Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Alexis Faye Yoga. I'm so very glad that you've decided to join me today. Our practice today will be a quick yoga flow to help you feel and move better through the rest of your day. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and roll out your mat. Hit the like and subscribe buttons down below and we'll flow right into it. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another week of yoga. Stay firm. Sending that right foot back. Now we're going to begin by finding a wall or a countertop. Taking the feet a little wider than hips distance, we'll bring our hands to the wall or countertop in front of us and walk the feet back so that there is a little bit of a reach going on with the hands. Now we're going to drop the chest in between the arms as we press the hips back. We can find a little wiggling out of the hips here. We'll take a little bit of time. You pedal out the legs. Fully letting the chest drop towards the floor. Pressing our hands into our surface to help us roll back up the spine, lift the eyes, and we'll move away from our prop, making our way to a mountain pose, a Tadasana. We'll spread the toes out wide and set them down, gripping into the earth. We'll lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down the spine, and then rotate the arms so that the palms are forward and the shoulders are pulled back and down. We'll close the eyes, and we'll take some deep breaths here. With each exhale, dropping the shoulders a little further away from the ears. We're starting to lengthen along the sides of the neck and the back of the neck. We'll open the eyes and start to heel toe the feet out wider. And then we can bring the feet so they are parallel or so that the toes are slightly turned out and the heels are slightly pointed in. Now with an in-breath, we'll reach the arms up towards the ceiling. With our exhale, we'll swan dive the chest, bowing from the hips, moving to our wide-legged forward fold. Walking the hands a little ways out in front of the shoulders. We'll plant the hands down, and we'll find forward and back shifting motion. So that we're bringing the shoulders past the fingertips. A lot of weight moves into the hands. We'll press them down towards the floor. And then we'll send the hips up and back behind, lengthening out from the tailbone. We'll continue to shift forward and back at a pace that feels right to you. And we'll come back to our center. And we'll start to walk the hands back in towards the body. And then we'll walk the hands over towards our left leg. Now walking the hands through center over towards our right leg. And we'll move towards center. Now grabbing for opposite elbows, letting the head, the neck, the whole of the upper body be heavy. We'll add a little more bend towards the knees so that we're not pressing the knees back, we're not locking the knees. And we'll just let the upper body sway side to side like a clock or a pendulum. And we'll move back towards center and let the body run out of momentum. With an in-breath, plant the hands down, lift the chest. Exhale, we'll fold forward again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. And we'll heel toe the feet in just a little bit and point the toes out and bring the heels in. We'll bend through the knees. We'll shift the hips back, lift the body up, scoop the hips and find our goddess pose. Now we'll sway side to side with the legs. And back through center again. We'll soften just a little bit lower, adding more of a bend to the knees, gripping through the toes. Maybe starting to feel the inner thigh engagement or the outer glutes. We'll bring the hands to the knees and we'll wiggle the tailbone back behind. Adding the bend back into the knees. We'll gently press the hands into the legs. And then we'll bring our right shoulder across center over towards our left knee for a gentle twist. Inhale through center. And we'll twist towards our other side. The left shoulder comes across center towards our right knee. Inhale through center. We'll lengthen out through both legs. We'll reach the arms up and out. Lift the chest. And we'll wiggle the fingers and we'll wiggle the hips in our star pose. Exhale, we'll bring the hands down to our sides as we start to heel toe the feet back in towards center. We'll make our way to the top of the mat, moving our weight into our left foot. We'll pick up our right, look back over the right shoulder as we step the right foot down to our warrior one. Putting a nice bend into our left. Our right toes are at a 45-degree angle away from the top of our mat. We're reaching tall through the fingertips, shining the chest forward. And then we'll lengthen out through the left leg. Send the hips back as we reach the arms out as far as we can in front of the body. And then we'll fold to our pyramid pose. Our hands can come to our left leg, or they can drop down towards the floor. Now from here, we'll add more of a bend into our left leg. So we're starting to shift towards the top of our mat, bringing the hands down on either side of our left foot. We'll pick our right leg up off the mat, and we'll really take our time, floating our right leg in and setting it down beside the left. With an in-breath, we'll move to a halfway lift, reaching forward with the top of the head. With our exhale, we'll fold. Drop the arms straight down from the shoulders, same with the head. Let the upper body be loose. Now we'll start at the lowest point of our spine, rolling up the body, making our way to standing, adding more of a bend to the knees. Taking our time. And then lifting the shoulders up and rolling them back a few times. As we start to move our weight into our right foot, pick up our left, look over the left shoulder, and we'll step the left toes down, hips come back around. Warrior one, bend into the right. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle away, lifting the chest and the arms up. And a few more deep breaths here. Now we'll lengthen out through the right leg, taking it towards straight. Press the hips back as we reach forward with the fingertips, folding towards our right leg. Again, hands can come to the right leg, or we can drop hands down towards the floor. We'll start to add that bend back into our right knee. Bring the hands down on either side of our right foot. We'll lift our left up off the mat. And we'll take our time bringing it in and setting it down beside the right. With our inhale, we'll move to a halfway lift. With our exhale, we'll fold. This time, dropping the hands down towards the floor, we'll sweep them out towards our sides as we lift up to the ceiling. Exhale, drop the elbows alongside the shoulders, splay the fingertips. We can move to a baby back bend, or we can keep the chest forward. Inhale, we'll lift the hands back up. Exhale, we'll bring hands to heart center. Making our way back to our mountain pose, pressing and gripping into the toes, into the floor. We'll find strength and stability here through the feet. Closing the eyes. And I'll take a few more deep breaths here. Breathing in through the nose. And releasing the mouth. And releasing the breath out from the mouth. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It is always such a joy and an honor to get to spend this time with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Go in love, go in light, go in peace, and go in joy. Now, if you have made it this far, leave me a blue heart emoji down below to let me know that you watched all the way through this practice. And then follow the links down below to check out my Patreon and my social media accounts to support me further. Be sure that you are subscribed so you see all videos when they come out. And I really, really appreciate you.